Hello everyone. Welcome to another video of the series Star Sectors of the Month. In this series, we look at the top and worst performing sectors of the upcoming month based on the last 10 years performance of all the sectors in Indian share market. I have analyzed and ranked the sectors based on two criterias, returns and consistency. So let's see the best and worst sectors for the upcoming month of August. Before moving on, please read the entire disclaimer carefully. This video is for educational purpose only. There is no buy, hold or sell recommendation at all anywhere in this video. So the first analysis criteria that I have used is the returns, which means I have analyzed all the sectors in the Indian share market and based on their returns in the month of August for the last 10 years, I have ranked them. Okay. So let's move on. And this graph shows the average returns over the last 10 years of top five broader indices in the Indian share market for the month of August, obviously. Uh, this blue bar is for Nifty 50. So the average return for Nifty 50 in the month of August based on the last 10 years returns is 0.92%. Nifty Next 50 1.71%. Nifty Mid Cap 2.22%. Nifty Small Cap 1.52% and Nifty 500 1.25%. So not crazy returns, I would say. Let's see. So August is ranked at number 6 out of 12 months. August is at number 6 in terms of returns. So we have seen that in the last video for July, that July was at number 1. So July was the best month. August is is at number 6 in terms of returns. Okay, now let's move on and see the best 10 sectors. So now this graph shows the best 10 sectors in terms of returns. Now the green bars over here shows the returns in percentage. The dark green line over here shows number of years with positive returns, and the uh, red line over here shows number of years with negative returns. So for example, let's see this casting, forgings and fastener sector on an average has given returns of 7.26% in the month of August. With 8 years out of 10 years, this sector has given positive returns in August, and two times it has given negative returns. Similarly, say for example, chemicals, average return 4.57, 9 positive years and only one negative year. Let's say petrochemicals, 4.85% average returns, 8 positive years and 2 negative years, and so on and so forth for all the sectors. So these are the top 10 sectors. Now let's see the best three. So the best three sectors based on returns at number 3 is castings, forgings and fastener sector with the average return of 7.26% in the month of August, and 8 times the sector has given positive returns in August and 2 times it has given negative returns. At number 2 is computer education. Computer education has an average return of 7.35% in the month of August, 7 years positive returns in August and 3 years negative returns. And the best of all the sectors in terms of returns is diamond, gems and jewelry sector with 8.23% average returns, and 9 times in the last 10 years in the month of August this sector has given positive returns and has given negative returns only once. Okay, now let's move on to the worst sector. So we have seen the top 10 and the best 3 sectors. Now let's move on to the worst sectors based on returns. Now this graph shows the worst 10 sectors. Again, this green bar or this bar, green or red bar, it shows the returns percentage. The green line shows number of years with positive returns, this one, and the red line shows number of years with negative returns. So let's say for example cement sector. So cement sector on an average has given minus 0.59% returns in the month of August. It has given positive returns only 3 times and has given negative returns 7 times in the last 10 years in August. Similarly, say fertilizers, minus 2.02% average returns in August, 6 negative and only 4 positive years. Let's say insurance, minus 0.87% average returns in August and 5 years positive and 3 years negatives, because the insurance sector we only have data for 8 years. Okay, so now let's see the worst three. So these are the worst 10. Let's see the worst three. So the worst three sectors based on returns. At number three is infrastructure developers and operators with minus 0.90% returns. 3 years positive returns in August, and 7 years it has given negative returns in August. At number two is fertilizers. Fertilizers with minus 2.02% returns in the month of August, 4 years positive and 6 years negative returns. And the worst sector of all in terms of returns for the month of August is sugar sector. Sugar minus 2.56% returns, for only 4 year positive returns, 6 years negative returns in the month of August. So this is the worst sector in terms of returns. Now this is the criteria that I have used, which is the returns. Now let's move on to the next criteria, which is the consistency, which means in the last 10 years how consistently a sector has given good results or the bad results. So based on that I have ranked them again. So this is again those top 5 broader indices, but now this time it's based on the consistency. So Nifty 50 has given positive returns in August 6 times, Nifty Next 50 7 times, Nifty Mid Cap 7 times, and Nifty Small Cap and Nifty 500 6 times. So in the last 10 years, in the month of August, this is the amount of time that they number of times that they have given the positive returns. And now based on consistency, where does August stands? It again stands at number 6 of the 12 months in terms of consistency as well. So in terms of returns and consistency on both criterias, August is at number 6. Now let's see the best 10 sectors in terms of consistency. This graph shows that now the green bar, the bar over here and the green portion of that bar shows the number of years with positive returns, and the red portion shows number of years with negative returns. This blue line over here actually shows the returns percentage. So for example, chemical sector has given positive returns 9 times in the month of August, and negative returns only one times, and the returns are 4.57%, the average returns for August. For example, finance, 8 years positive returns, 2 years negative returns, and average returns of 2.71. Petrochemicals, 8 years positive returns, 2 years negative returns, and average returns of 4.85 in August. Let's see the top 3. So the best 3 sectors based on consistency for the month of August. At number 3 is chemical sector with 4.57%, but more importantly, 9 times out of the last 10 years, this sector has given positive returns in August. It has given negative returns only once. At number 2 is plastic product sector. Plastic product sector has given 5.17% returns, but 9 times out of 10, this sector has given positive returns in August and negative only once. And the best sector in terms of consistency for the month of August is diamonds, gems, and jewelry. 8.23% returns, 9 times positive, and only once the sector has given negative returns in August. Now let's move on to see the worst 10 sectors. Now this graph shows the worst 10 sectors. Again, the green portion over here in this bar shows the number of years with positive returns. The red portion shows number of years with negative returns, and this blue line shows the actual returns. So for example, banks. Banks have given positive returns only 4 times in the last 10 years in August, negative returns 6 times, and an average return of 0.15%. Similarly, cement, 3 positive, 7 negative, average of minus 0.59%, and so on for all the other sectors as well. Now let's see the 3 worst sectors. So the worst 3 sectors based on consistency this time. At number 3 is hotels and restaurants with 0.06% returns, but in the last 10 years it has given positive returns in August only 3 times. It has given negative returns 7 times out of last 10 times in August. At number 2 is cement with minus 0.59% returns, Again, only three times it has given positive returns in August and given negative returns seven times. Okay. And the last and the worst one, based on consistency, is infrastructure developers and operators. Average returns of minus 0.90%. Three times this sector has given positive returns in August, and seven times the sector has given negative returns in month of August. Okay. So I have shown you the best and worst sectors based on returns as well as on consistency. Now the information is with you. It's up to you if you want to use it. If you decide to do so, that would be very good, I think. So that is all from my side in this video. I request you to please spread the word and share with your friends and families so they can take advantage of this information. I'll be back soon with another video. For the next video of this series, I'll be back in the last week of August now. In the meantime, stay tuned and watch other important educational and informative videos on my channel. Thanks for watching it. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, like, share, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.